What is good, y'all? Welcome to another freaking video. It's your boy Big Dog, and we back with y'all another one. If it's your first time tuning into the channel, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to my channel. I am D, aka Big Dog. And here in the Big Dog channel, we like to talk about hustling, entrepreneurship, and getting money. And don't forget about leveling up, baby. So if that's something you're into, please subscribe. Today we'll be talking about side hustles. So I feel like when the pandemic hit, a lot of people failed in that category, having side hustles. Just a side hustle, just another way of getting money on the side that's, might not be your primary income, but it's just another way of getting money, getting to this money. So we gonna get into these side hustles. Hey, y'all like this setup? Y'all like my background? I work kind of hard on this, you know what I'm saying? Just a little something. Let me know if y'all like it. Y'all see that? I made that. We're gonna talk about side hustles today. Side hustles, I feel like need to be important. I feel like everybody needs to have one. I got a couple different ones that I've done and still do. And I feel like everybody needs it. Like a lot of people sleep on having side hustles. They feel like just having a job is gonna be a great source of income, which it can be and it is, but I feel like at the end of the day, you have to be able to get your own money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have some type of way to get extra money. I don't think nobody can make it in this world with just one. We should all have more than one. Just in case, a pandemic happens and, we gotta stop making or going to our jobs. So today we're gonna talk about side hustles. First side hustle, reselling. Reselling is one of the biggest side hustles in 2021. I feel like not enough people talk about it and realize how good and profitable it is. There's different type of ways you can resell, and honestly, you don't have to start in a reselling game with your own money. You get in a reselling game and really, go around your house and pick up things that you realize you don't even use anymore. What may not be valuable to you is valuable to somebody else. You never know what's valuable, When I got into the reselling game, I resold a lot of old sneakers that I didn't wear anymore, or ones that I never wore. And a couple of sneakers I sold for between $500 to $1,000. I sold old clothes that I never wore that still had tags on them. Polo, Nautica, Nike, old clothes, and started, sold old Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards before. Like, this was like a big trend now. I used that small money that I made. I wouldn't even say small money. I used that money that I didn't have to come out of my pocket just reselling stuff. I uploaded to eBay, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, and I made a great amount of income doing that. And like I said, I started off with things in my house. And if you want to take it a step further than what I did, after you go through your house and you sell everything that you can sell, you know what you do? You go to the thrift stores. You go to Walmart clearance. You go to Best Buy clearance. You go to anywhere that you feel like you can get something at a discounted rate and just make a small profit on it. You can go to shoe stores and go to a Nike outlets or a Nike store or a Foot Locker and see what they have on clearance and resell. I got a friend, he goes to a lot of smaller stores that are like TJ Maxx, Burlington Coat Factory, Marshalls, and all he does is go in there and buy their shoes discounted and post them up on eBay and sell them for a bigger profit. The reselling game, like I said, is one of the biggest ones right now. If you can get into the reselling game and if it's something you're into, listen, it's a bunch of different routes in the reselling game. And it's like I said, it's a great side hustle. You can start off with selling your things. You don't have to use money to get into it. Like I said, you can find stuff around your house that you realize you don't even use anymore and sell that for a product, and it can be a great income. Another side hustle would be cooking, being a chef or a baker. I personally haven't done this, but I have a lot of friends who do it. Some of them did go to school for chefing, to be a chef or a baker. Some of them didn't. Being a cook, amazing way to make money. And you don't have to be like out here making like lamb and steaks and filet mignon. You can find something small that you're good at. If you know you're the best wing maker, if you can make the best chicken wings, listen. If you can make the best chicken wings, you can make some money. If you the best cupcake maker, you don't even have to be the best. If you feel like you can make cupcakes, feel like you can decorate cakes, if you don't know how, learn, get on YouTube, experiment, make up different recipes, try different foods, and then you, hey, go to your neighbors, friends, family, hey, tell me what you think about this. I'm thinking about selling it. If you don't like it, let me know. Next thing you know, start selling plates out the house. Hey, make a post on Facebook Marketplace. People are always dying to eat. And then pictures and videos show. So learn how to get into food photography and learn how to take pictures of your food. And I feel like you can make a better, if you can learn how to take pictures of your food, you can make, people eat with their eyes, not with their stomach. If it look good, they'll buy it before they even taste it. Now, I hope your food tastes good after you can make it look good. If your food tastes good, you're gonna win, you're gonna skyrocket.
Big, look at that! It's like a bison's penis. What is that shit? Leave it!
And I feel like that's a great side hustle. Just learn how to make something small. Nachos, wings, sandwiches, burgers, and just, make plates. You can set up a delivery with a friend. Hey, look, we're gonna charge an extra $5 delivery fee. Anything that you deliver, that $5 go to you. Work with your friends or deliver it yourself. Or tell people, hey, I'm only doing pickups. And then after you get bigger, you learn how to make more things. You can turn that side hustle into a full-blown business. Now you're doing catering. Now you making birthday cakes for kids, birthday parties and weddings, and I feel like you gotta sit down and you gotta, when you trying to figure out another way to make money, you don't just look at the small, you gotta think big all the time. I hustle, podcasting. Podcasting is one of the, podcasting is coming up. Podcasting is next in the, who is texting me so much? Hold on, time out, I think my mom texted me, hold on. Podcasting is one of the biggest, it's up and coming, man, and I feel like it's still enough people who doing podcasts. So people are listening more podcasts now than they are listening to music, And if you got a subject that you want to talk about, you sit down, you figure out a podcast. There's plenty of platforms that you can upload podcasts through, Spotify, Apple Music. It's a lot. Amazon, it's a lot. And it will take a little time to make some money, but once you're able to get there, and then you can charge, once you get a good amount of listeners, if you get in 2,000 to 3,000 listeners a week, then you can charge for commercial space. You can go to a local business and say, hey, would you like to do a commercial on my podcast? I have X amount of listeners a week. I can charge you X amount of dollars until you get some real sponsorships. Sponsorships is how you make money. Podcasts will pay you, but the sponsorships is where that money is at. I'm trying to tell you. If you can figure out a way to just get those listeners to be engaged and sit down and just speak. A lot of people just want to hear other people's opinions about things. Hear how other people thinking. If you already have a mass following, hey, do that. Get on them podcasts. That's another good side hustle. Another side hustle, a great one, photography or videographer. In this age of social media, we need a lot of videographers and photographers. I have done a couple videographer jobs as a side hustle. I've done a couple music videos, help people record their podcasts. I don't do photography. I can learn it, but I'm just not into taking pictures like that. That's a whole nother science in itself. But if you're good with a camera, you can start off with just your smartphone. Grab your iPhone and boom, we recording, And people, once you're able to get there, then you invest in more equipment and, up your equipment. But you could do music videos, you could do real estate, you can get into real estate, you can get into weddings, it's a lot you can do with a camera. So photography, videography, it's a great business and a good side hustle, especially if you love to do videos and you love to, edit and, it's good money if you can get into it. If you got a DSLR, why not? Use the equipment you have to make money. Use it. It's a good side hustle. Good way to get yourself out there and find another passion that you might enjoy. And like I say, the bigger picture is always able to take that side hustle and make it into a main hustle, make it into a business, and put other people on. And that's another way to make money. Another one for the ladies, nail tech. Whew. Whew. Listen, or even men, nail tech. I didn't know nail techs was making that much money, man. Listen, my wife was still getting her nails done during the pandemic. She had a nail tech. My wife is a nail tech. She charges like $50 to $100 to do other females' nails, and it might take her 30 minutes to an hour. You do have to spend money to get into that field, but it's so much you can do. You know, you can learn. My wife, she learned from YouTube. Everything she knows, she learned from YouTube, practicing on her little hand. She took her time and invested in herself, and now that side hustle is making her, she about to quit her job soon. That's what she want to do. She's like, baby, I want to do nails. I'm like, hey, do it, whatever you want to do. Nail tech is a great side hustle. It's not enough nail techs. A lot of people don't want to go into shops anymore. They rather just go and see one person. It's kind of like with men. You know, we got the barbers, we only got one barber. As long as we got one barber that can cut up good, you can get one nail tech that can do it. Listen, nail tech is where it's at. Mentioning barber. Another side hustle for the fellas or the ladies, being a barber. If you can learn how to cut men's or gentlemen's hair, listen. Even females getting their haircuts now. You know, y'all getting a low fade to the side, you know what I'm saying? But being a barber, you can make good money. You just gotta get your practice on and learn. Being a barber can take you so far. You know, it's a lot of celebrity barbers out there, and it's not enough barbers. Being a barber or a beautician is a very slept-on side hustle, a very slept-on job or career, as you would say. But it's a good one. It's very profitable, very profitable. Last but not least, YouTube. YouTube. People just now starting to realize you can get paid from YouTube. There are so many people that are starting YouTube accounts. Now YouTube, I wouldn't say it's hard if it's a passion that you have. Sitting there, you have to learn how to sit in front of that camera, talk to yourself like you're talking to somebody else, and get your good equipment, get your setup, and you know, you don't really need all this. You don't need this fancy setup and the computer and all that. You can do everything from your phone. You know, it's the same as a podcast. You can sit down and just talk about whatever you feel comfortable talking about. And being a YouTuber, you get paid from the views, you get sponsorships, and it could take a little time for you to get there. You need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, and a bunch of faith, I guess you would say. But if don't get in YouTube for the money. Don't get into YouTube for the money. I'm not in YouTube for the money. I haven't made money from my YouTube. I'm in YouTube because honestly, I like to help people. I started off on YouTube making merch semen videos, and I've helped so many people, you know, find a career that they love, and I realized that this is something that I enjoy, helping other people. So right now I'm on a journey into entrepreneurship and making money and hustling and, you know, leveling up. So I'm taking y'all on that journey with me. That's why I'm sharing these side hustles. Some of them I have done, some of them I haven't, but YouTube is one. And I love YouTube. I go to YouTube like Google. That's what makes it so awesome. YouTube is just like Google. I learned a lot of things from YouTube, and if you could become a YouTuber, do it as a side hustle. It's hard for a lot of people because they want instant money, but nothing is instant. Nothing is gonna start making you money like that. You ain't gonna see the millions like that. It takes time. Just go with the roll and go with the flow. So if you like this video and you like this type of content, man, please subscribe. Also drop a like and don't forget to share. And comment down below, man, what side hustles do you have? What do you do? And let us know. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? I try whatever. But if you like this type of content, please subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I think at this time like 963. So please subscribe. I got more content coming. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Have a good one. Peace.